dear students. My name is Isha and I am from Vidya Bal Bhavan Senior Secondary School, Vasundhara. So students, today we are going to start a new chapter in social science, that is India, our country. Okay, before starting this chapter, let's recapitulate about the previous topic which we have already studied. Like we have studied about the solar system, in which we have studied about different planets, their importance, their characteristics. Then we studied about our globe, our earth, where we studied about the longitudes, latitudes. Then we saw how there is a different time in other countries, right? So today, now we are going to study about our country, India. As we all know that India is a very diverse country, right? We all know that India is a very diverse country. There is different peoples, different religious people living here, right? But they have a different diversity, not in the peoples, also in the vegetations, in the climates also, right? We will not say that in India there is only a very high temperature or a very low temperature. So today in this chapter we learn detail about our country. Okay, so now let's see the introduction of this chapter. As we all know, India is one of the largest country in the world. Yeah, and it is most populated countries also, right? And another is, it is the land of high mountains, mighty rivers, extensive plain and lovely waterfalls. As we all know, there is a beautiful high mountains like Himalayas, beautiful rivers and beautiful waterfalls, right? As I told you, India is a diverse country, but it has not in the diversity of people, but in the diversity of climate, diversity of vegetation, diversity of people and diversity of animals. So in this chapter we will learn detail about the different diversity of our country. As you have seen the introduction of this chapter, now move forward with the first topic, which is location and size. What is the location of our India and what is the size of our India? The first is, India is the south of Asia at the head of Indian Ocean. As we have seen in this map, we have seen that our India is the south of our Asia. As we all know, India is one of the Asian country, so it comes in the south of Asia, okay, and at the head of the Indian Ocean. As we have seen in the map, below India there is the Indian Ocean, so it's in the head of the Indian Ocean. Then second is, India is bounded with the Great Himalayas in the west, Bay of Bengal in the east, Arabian Sea in the west and Indian Ocean in the south. As we have seen towards the north, so it's a Great Himalayas, okay? Because our India is bounded by, the border of the India is bounded by in the north it's Himalayas, okay? In the east Bay of Bengal and the west Arabian Sea and in the south Indian Ocean. Because our India is very unique, because we don't need any kind of border. As we have seen that the Trump has made one border, right? But our India, it naturally bounded by the natural borders, because Himalaya, they are natural, oceans, they are natural. So our India is bounded by these natural borders, okay? The next is, the local time of the India has been accepted as the standard time all over the India. As we have seen in the previous chapters, we have seen due to the longitudes and latitudes, we have identified the standard times of each and every country. But as we have seen, in the east or in the west, if I compare both of them, so in the east the sun rises 2 hours earlier than the west. So if this can't happen, so obviously there is some changes in the time also, But in India, as we have known that it's a diversity country, all are living in the harmony. To maintain that harmony, we have done that we have created one standard time. Got it? So there is a standard time in all over the India. We are not saying कि in east the sun rises 2 hours early, so there is some changes in the 2 hours in east and the west. ठीक है? There is, अगर as we are talking about our geography technically, we say that in the east the sun rises 2 hours earlier than the west. But what we have done, we have maintained one standard time in all over the India. To maintain that it has brought harmony in our country. Before that, we have seen the location of our country. Okay? It's in the south of the Asia. It is the head of the Indian Ocean. Now we have to see the size. And what is the size of our India? Okay? As we all know, India is the 7th largest country of the world. Okay? And its area is about 3.28 million square kilometer. The area of our country is 3.28 million square kilometer. Okay? And if I talk about the percent, it was the 2% of the total area of the world. As we have seen, the whole world, it takes 2% of the total area of the earth. Okay, and if I talk about as we have talked about the northern, the Himalayas, the snow-covered mountains in the northern to the southern Kanyakumari, it spread about 1/12 of the earth's surface. From the north of the Himalaya to the south of the Kanyakumari, it's covered 1/12 of the earth's surface. Okay, and the east and the west extent of the country is about 3,000 kilometers. From the east to west, it's covered about 3,000 kilometers. Okay, and it is big enough that it includes 2 dozen of West Europe. Okay, our east to west area is big enough that it includes 2 dozen of West Europe. Okay, and the distance of east to west is 3,000 kilometers. The distance of east to west is 3,000 kilometers, and it is big enough to include 2 dozen of West Europe countries. Okay. As we have seen the location and the size of our India, now move forward and see the political division. As we have seen in the previous topic, we have seen the full India. We have seen that this is the amount of the area that India covered on the earth. But now, as we have seen that India is divided into so many states, union territories. So how the India divided in there? So that is your political division. How India divided in a political division. India consists of 28 states and 9 union territories. How many states and union territories? There are 28 states and 9 union territories in India. Okay. The next is Delhi. We have seen Delhi is our national capital. Delhi is our national capital. Okay, so the political division kya hai? As we have seen that India has 28 states and 9 union territories, and Delhi is our national capital. We already know what is the capital of our India? Delhi. Okay. The next is our neighbouring. Okay, Indian borders are shared with which of the countries? Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Myanmar. These all are neighbouring countries. The neighbouring countries are, again I am repeating, Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Myanmar. So these are all our neighbouring countries. The next, the total length of our borders with the neighboring country is about 5,200 kilometers. The border's length is about 5,200 kilometers. Okay. Next, our neighboring islands. Our neighboring islands are Sri Lanka and Maldives. Our two neighboring islands are Sri Lanka and Maldives, and the neighboring countries are Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Myanmar. Okay? These are your neighboring countries, and your neighboring islands are Sri Lanka and Maldives. One more point in our neighbors. There is a one more, yes students, there is a one more points in our neighbors. Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Maldives are the members of South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. What does this group means? Means they created one group for the welfare of the people to improve their lifestyle. So this group helps if there is some need in any countries, so they help them. This group help them to that country. Okay. So again, Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Maldives are the members of South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Okay students, all like this video. Now everyone, wait for the next video in which we are going to learn about the physical diversity, where we will see the mountains,